right. Hey, Bookie.
Hey, sister. What is going on, y'all?
What is the tea?
For today, with your t-shirt on.
And then a t-shirt on.
You know what?
Baby, go on, relax.
Period.
Sit back, baby, you know. Yeah.
Shamia gonna handle all of that.
Yes,
Come
God.
on. Whoo, this was an episode, y'all.
Yeah. Well,
This
first
was
of all,
an
before we even jump in, we haven't been on for a minute.
Yes.
Okay.
You fired me. I want to let y'all know. Jessie fired me, child. That's what it's giving. I'm gonna air her out. But no, we both been having a lot going on. And I think I was like doing some traveling. Like I was driving back and forth to Memphis, and I was like, I can't have my girl waiting. And then my girl, she had some stuff going on. So you know what? We're gonna do a bang for the season finale. Period. So get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Late night snack is back. Okay. Late night snack is back. And we here to talk about the Real Housewives finale. Like, we're gonna give y'all a little bit, but we're gonna get a rest to the members. Strictly for the members.
Strictly
so you
for the members. It's about to be the first.
Okay. Because there's a lot of shit that we want to talk about, not just about this episode, but just it's like last week's episode. A lot of shit has been unraveling online too.
Yes.
And I got some tea I want to spill, so that's strictly for the members. Strictly for the members.
It was something that you had said that, girl, they put that camera right in homegirl face. So who was this one? There was a housewife who shared pics. Sit back, relax. Just gonna handle all of that.
I don't be lying. I don't be lying. My tea is real. The tea is real. Okay, so
the people may not be. Well,
but the tea is real.
It is.
So, friend, thoughts on this episode?
I think this was. I thought this episode was the best episode. Like this was really, really good. Like this was really good. They did their big one with this one.
Yeah.
I feel like some folks did a good job like showing up. I'll give shout out to Angela. Shout out to Angela for just like sharing that. I didn't expect her to be like, that's a lot to be doing all of that. Because they was in her business.
Yeah.
I was like, this is her real therapist. So I feel like this was a good episode. I watched it twice and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What did you think?
So it's so funny because Big Daddy, Mr. Easter, it's funny because like when this season started, he would huff and puff because like Sundays, that's our day. Like
yes,
Sundays is our day.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, it's Sunday fun day. We would watch stuff together, but when Real Housewives started, it became like my thing. Like he's not trying to watch no damn Housewives. Like, but then this past like couple weeks, he'll be like, "Baby,
I'm sorry."
So
okay. Sunday fun day is what y'all do stuff in the morning, the afternoon,
throughout the day, and then like Sunday night. That's like we sitting back, relax, baby. You know, like you know what I'm saying. I'm handling all that.
You go okay. You gonna eat all of that.
So these past couple weeks, he been like, "Baby, the Housewives coming on." What? Last night, Big Daddy was like,
he want to get into the tea today.
Yeah, the Housewives. Like, we was watching The Woman in the Yard. It's a movie on I can't remember what channel it's on. The Woman in the Yard.
I've heard about it.
He cut that shit off. He's like, it's 5 minutes till Housewives. We ain't gonna be able to finish this. I'm like, what?
Hey.
Because I put the Housewives on. I said, okay, Big Daddy. Like, since when do you want to watch the Housewives? So when we watched this episode, he said something to me that he looked at me and he said, during the Angela Oakley therapy session, he looked at me and he said, I would never want to do that. He's like, if you were to ever go back to reality television, like I would never want you to share like your therapist sessions like on television. He was like, and I was like, but it's a reality show. Like we see therapy sessions on reality shows all the time. Like that's part of reality. And he was like, yeah, but like I wouldn't want you to be laying out like our relationship like that. Like I wouldn't like that. And I don't know, it kind of made me think. Because listening to Angela in that therapy session, she did have a lot to say about Charles. Like
she did.
She had a lot to say about Charles. Like it just seems like she's still struggling to trust him. He has definitely been unfaithful. In her interview with Carlos King, shout out to Carlos King, because I just know Andy Cohen want to send your ass a cease and desist so damn bad.
It's probably not even a cease and desist at this point. It's like meet me. They probably going through Carlos' old contract to say, I know we can hold him up for something. Like they got AI going through Carlos King contract right now. Like
yeah. But it's gotta be something that we could just get this nigga on, because the way he comes for Andy Cohen's job, but it's like even like Carlos King gave Drew that interview. And then after he gave Drew the interview, Drew finally
was on Watch What Happens Live. Finally, Drew is happening. She ain't been happening.
Finally, it took Carlos doing that. But then Carlos dropping that interview and having Angela spill all that tea and telling the internet that it was PHAEDRA before Bravo could.
Yeah. Because that episode aired. I mean, that podcast episode aired
last week.
Yeah. With your t-shirt on, like it's
your t-shirt on. That was just so fucked up. But anyway, hearing her, that was his feedback. He was like, yeah, I would never want that. Like, you know, and I'm like, dang, you know, I have been getting offers here and then. I'm like, well, what would you want to show? Because if you do a reality television, like, you know, I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't do reality television just to air my man out. But it's like, what would you want to show? Like, I feel like Angela, she's given a lot for her first season. I have no notes. Like I have no notes other than I think that she's a pot stirrer. I do. And I'm going to stand by that. I do think she's a pot stirrer, but I have no notes for her. She's been amazing on the show.
Yeah. I was really shocked again, like that whole conversation with the therapist, like that they really went in detail. And you can tell when Angela is holding a little bit to the chest, and she's very specific in the words. Like I feel like she's laying it all out because she wants to be interesting. And I feel like towards the end of the season, I feel like they kind of know what it was giving a little bit. They probably saw some of the, you know, reactions to them being, like, I'm thinking that. And she was just very like, all of this was cute. And for her event to be the season finale, that eats. Now I do got some notes about this foundation event, but we're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it. But she ate that.
She did because it
Angela
was like
Oakley ate. Like honestly, I have to bow down to Angela Oakley. I think like she is the best new housewife Real Housewives has had in probably the last 10 years.
Okay, yeah, since Portia and Shamia being added.
Yeah.
But not Portia, since Portia and Kenya, my bad.
Yeah, since Portia and Kenya. She's been the best one. You know, Eva's kind of up there too, but Eva didn't stay. No. And I think Eva was always pregnant. Like we didn't really see Eva really like come out of herself. Like folks, I don't know Eva Marcel personally, but my mutuals who know her say she is a ball of fun, and we didn't really see that on the show.
No, we didn't.
No. So I think Angela, she laid it all out on the table, and what makes
it the mess. We want the mess. It kind of reminds me of like old Love and Hip Hop, like Jocelyn and that whole stuff. Like it was, you had nothing to lose. It was like just go big or go home. This is before the money started coming in. Like her to share that them houses were for, which I kind of knew was coming.
Yeah.
But for her to share that.
Yep.
Housewives don't do that. Like she's a little too real, if we're being honest. That's what I'm talking about. Like first season, before Jocelyn learned how to like, you know, and it took a while, but it was good. Like Angela, like, girl, I'm gonna eat you up later, sister, but I'm giving you your stuff. Like, it was good. It was good. Like I was like, oh,
yeah.
This episode brought it back. I don't know if it saved the season, but it made me happy about a reunion, which could possibly make me interested in the next season.
Yeah,
depending on how this reunion goes. But I heard good things about the reunion.
I told you. We told the members. Oh, we told the members this, but I'll say it now. From what I heard, Portia eats Shamea the fuck up. Like the fuck up. I don't know how they're gonna edit that, but from what I was told, this is one of probably Portia's best reunion performance, and she eats Shamea the fuck up.
When she
it's bad.
When she said, "You need to be worried about Ralph flipping and flopping in that basement." That's you give iconic lines like Shamea ate with that. At least I'm not popping pills, Britt. Like those iconic where we keep saying it matters. I'm like, oh, finally Shamea got one. Finally Shamea got one. But Portia, when she said that, because when you read, you acknowledge what they said and you throw it back at them like, okay, girl, no, the joke's on you. Exactly. And she ate it. And Angela's been doing that. You need to worry about the mouths on your mouth. Like, that's how you supposed. It's the delivery. It's what you say. It's how you say it too. Yes. Oh my gosh. It was good. It was good. I was like,
someone said that Portia was a flop for the season. I feel like for the season, yes, Portia was a flop. Love you down, Portia. You were a flop. However, from what I was told, reunion Portia ain't nothing to play with.
And her outfit was bad.
Her outfit was sickening.
Girl.
Sickening. Okay, so before we get into the episode, any thoughts of the reunion outfits? Let's talk about the reunion outfits.
Top, Portia, of course. I think Cynthia, people said Cynthia was giving boring. Cynthia gave, to me, and I kind of hate this term sometimes, like age appropriate, like she is like it was good. She's a friend of the show. She ain't got to come with the weave glued to a corset. Hey, Kelly. Like she looked good. She looked grown. She looked adult. Actually, no shade. I was gonna say this for the members. When Cynthia stood next to Charles at the foundation dinner, I said they look like a couple more than Angela.
Period. Thank you. I thought I was the only one. I was like,
like I liked it. I liked it. Like you ever see a couple like, oh shit, like that's because Cynthia and Charles are about the same in age.
Charles is like 64.
Not you and Timo. Oh, Charles, your birthday is
Charles, your lunch is red. Yeah, Charles is in his 60s.
Where y'all husband's at? Oh, he's 61. Oh,
okay. I thought he was older. I thought I heard Angela say he was 63 or 64 on Carlos King.
Cynthia's like close. She 58. She 58. Yeah, she close.
She's already 58? No way.
That's what I'm saying. Cynthia looks like it's not that many years in age, but it looked like this was age. When I see Angela and Charles, they look good in that picture they had, though.
Yeah. No, Charles and Angela look good together, but I see what you're saying. Yeah. I agree with you when it comes to Cynthia's look. I'm a friend of. I'm not getting the check that everybody else getting. I ain't got shit to prove. Even if my dress is Shein, bitch, I'm in Shein, and so am I.
Showing out in the Shein.
Shein, and so am I, bitch. I'm down to the reunion. Where y'all at? Y'all on YouTube reviewing me.
Where y'all give me all the flag. Where y'all husbands at?
Where y'all husbands at?
Ooh. So yeah, Shamea's dress was cute. I had a conversation with somebody and they said if it was like the little things went all the way down, Shamea's dress remind like it's me if I don't wash my like scalp for a couple of months. Like it gave psoriasis a little bit. I'm not gonna it was making me itch a little bit.
Honestly, I feel like Shamea was best dressed. I feel like the dress, it was the best dress. Portia was a two-piece. That was a corset and a skirt.
It looked good.
For me, if we're going for best dress, I think Shamea's was the best dress. I however think that I would have loved to see Shamea like with a nasty ponytail because I feel like the dress is so busy.
Yes,
if you would have had a nasty like mid ponytail, split in the middle, some like feathery hair, like feathery, not slick baby hairs, but feathery baby hair. I think, oh my God. Or if she want to just go all the way with Kenya, you should have had a hair wrap on, a regal, nasty ass, like come in here looking like the Queen of Kenya. Because bitch, when Charles was saying where y'all husbands at, he wasn't talking about you. Although your husband was not at the reunion. We're going to talk about that later on. However, when Charles was saying where y'all husband be at, he wasn't talking about you, Shamia. You the Queen of Kenya. Come in this bitch and give me Queen of motherfucking Kenya. You should have had a big old nasty ass head wrap. Came in there like, she's yours.
Hey,
we need to be.
My girl Shamia, we need to find out, like, the resources need to be resourcing. Like who's working, Shamia, you got too much. You need to be giving. Like it's not. This was not like it's too many misses for me. And you need to believe. Like I need to see you be what you are. Like because it's kind of giving downgraded a little bit. And I feel like that's something that we can fix, something we can work on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you should have been up there tit for tat for Portia, to be honest, because y'all sitting on
honestly.
The couch.
We shouldn't have even thought about Portia, because at the end of the day, Shamia is the quintessential housewife. Like you have what all the other girls don't have, actual wealth. Yes. So you should have came up in that bitch with a nasty ass Queen of Kenya cloth on your fucking head. Like, let me remind you hoes why I got the peach. Yeah, not because I'm Portia's motherfucking best friend, on Monday and not her best friend come Friday. But no, because I'm actually a housewife, unlike the rest of you hoes. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like Shamia, and we're going to get into that too, but I feel like Shamia, your next.
Did my sister go out a little bit or did I go out?
I love you down. Shamia looked out for me during the BET Awards, child. We couldn't get into the damn theater. And she bum rushed them people and ushered me right on in to the BET Awards.
I'm talking about my red carpet.
Listen. She was getting her ATL on, but I just feel like Shamia plays herself way too small. Way too small, Shamia.
Yeah.
Your next season as a housewife, I need you to toot that nose up a little bit. I need that. Toot that nose up a little bit. Stop trying to be on the same level as everybody else. No, ma'am. You need to come in here the next season and give Queen of Kenya.
Yeah, somebody made a comment and said that Mysterious said that Shamia is kind of like a regular girl. I think she is. I do think it's a mixture of her being humble and like just, this is it. But it's like if we want, and it's no shade, if we wanted that, we wouldn't be watching Housewives of Atlanta. And I think you can match it. Like you don't have to be an asshole with it, but you can be more confident. That's what I want to see. I need to see more confident. Like, okay, this is what the girls are saying about my fashion. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah, but I think she's going off of what she's seen so much, and it's like what you've seen is kind of dated. Like, and you're not the same age as these women, and you're way more accomplished. And you're the quintessential what we consider that. So give us something that we haven't seen, but we want to see. And I feel like it can be changed by. I feel like she can make changes if it is the next season. All of the things.
Absolutely. Who else? Kelly, that dress was way too busy. I think the dress itself is a beautiful dress, but Kelly is too short. Kelly's like 4'11". You're too short. That dress swallowed you up. Swallow. It TD Jakes your ass. And then you had that big ass, long ass wig. So it's like you have a big, busy ass dress, busy ass hair. We just couldn't see you.
My eyes were
underneath all that. I would have at least, if it's a busy dress, have a ponytail.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn that. Like, if you're gonna have a busy, like it's a lot. Your eyes are supposed to. Yeah, this is supposed to be your eyes. It's the same with like interior design. Like too much going on. Like you want to be able to. Okay, this is my eyes are going here. My eyes are going here. It was way too much going on, Kelly. Like if Britt has stole your team, she's doing a way better job than you. Because let me tell you something. I ain't seen Britt in no bad pieces. I'm not yet. I ain't seen her no bad people.
And her pussy ass, her soft ass not coming to the reunion. I'm mad about that shit. Because number one, I think she would have ate the girlies up. I think her and Portia would have been neck for neck. Number two, bitch, you've been clearing the last 3 episodes.
She has been clearing back.
How the fuck you like? Why are you being a soft ass hoe and not coming to the motherfucking reunion?
When I tell you, Britt, she like, now there's a couple of things that you said that I felt like was off limits. But when Kelly made that comment about the roommate, Pia Papa roommate, to me that was giving diet homophobia, no shade. Like, you know what that means. You know what that means. Like, let's not even play that. But when she said about I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But Kelly did start that, and Britt, she handled it. She said, "Nobody wants to be you little hobbit, like
you little hobbit."
You little hobbit. You need a sidekick, right? She was in it. She's been clearing. When she said that to Shamia, it's just so subtle. She's not raising her voice. She's just saying it very calm. It's just coming out. That's what I want. That's why Shamia said, "At least I'm not popping pills, though, Britt."
She ate your ass up. But you were in the game.
you was in the game,
Britt. She ate your ass up, but you was at the table. You was.
Let me tell you something, Britt, her outfit I'm standing for Britt a little bit, y'all. Y'all gonna hate me. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. We don't hate Britt over here. The other pages hate her. Baby Claudia Jordan be popping out her veins. Oh my God, her veins on the side of her neck pop out every time she talks about Britt on Carlos's show. I'm like, Claudia, girl, love you down, but do you know this girl personally? Like, why
it's not that serious? It's not that serious. And I just be seeing the little clips. But when Britt showed up to Shamia's event, she had on that dress. Baby, let me tell y'all something. The pansexual was activated. Baby, water. It was given. I said, damn, Britt, like, that's what I want to see. I said, okay. So now I'm learning what the women's be doing. Like, so you wearing this, you need to have this. And it was just.
But see how Britt be dressing? You see how Britt be dressing? That's why I'm like, Shamia, that's what.
And you got the body.
And you got the coin. We don't know. Britt can't even feed people.
While she over here panting through catalogs on private jets. Girl, you know what, Britt? I'm gonna eat you up now because I know their private jet company probably reached out to you to advertise, and you say, "Okay, girl, give me something on the back end." Britt, we can do it for vacation. You can put a baby in me.
My sister.
Britt, you sending $250 on Cash App for people who are in need.
Come on now.
I don't want to see you on no private jet. Like, if you was really doing private jet stuff, you would not be on this show. Let's be serious right now. Like, let's be serious.
Britt. But see, I really wanted her. We're going to get into the episode, but I really wanted Britt to come back. I feel like she was such a genuine. I feel like she was genuinely a train wreck this season. And I feel like she could have took all the notes that everybody gave her and came back next season. Not like totally editing herself, but okay, I'm gonna spend the off season learning how to read.
Yes.
Learning how to read.
You got it.
Doing what I have to do, researching. I saw a lot of people saying, because we're going to get into the whole Phaedra and Angela thing, but obviously Phaedra was researching. All of them research each other.
Everybody does.
Hello? They're all on a show with each other. They all research each other.
People start reaching out, giving tea about the stuff.
They're all researching each other. Period. The only reason why Phaedra didn't eat is because Angela's such a good housewife. She laid all her shit out. Yeah, so you can't drag her on nothing. Because she laid it all out.
She been paying attention to somebody else. Like, you lay your shit out. You ain't got to worry about it.
Lay your own shit out. Can't nobody come for you. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway.
I feel like she's been kind of like saying that over the season. I was like, oh, girl. And I have some comments about that, but we're going to get but in the meantime, y'all, make sure that y'all are liking our live video so that the algorithm can do what it does. I don't remember
the episode like by thing, but I know you took notes. So
I did take some notes, child. Just taking notes, and make sure that you all, if y'all can sign up to my Patreon, because later video will be up there. I just posted a link for that. But
I just posted it up too.
Yeah, we started this episode off with Lundy, and we're definitely going to get to some things about that later, because I feel like Portia at Shamia's event could have at least sent some flowers or a video or something to Shamia. Like because I felt like that whole scene was a little cringy for me. That is a lot. We're talking about like death and all that, but you like sitting next to Phaedra, y'all having a conversation about it, and I feel like you knew this was Shamia's event. As a friend, hey, like I got stuff going on, let me send something. But I feel like it might have been already rocky because of the tea she got about the shared text messages.
Yeah.
So I don't know. No, go ahead.
Here are my thoughts. Going back to the previous episode, when they were at Phaedra's event, right? Did you notice how Phaedra sat down and delivered that news to them? And when she did, that Shamia was genuinely shocked.
Yeah, she was.
That Londi passed away.
Close. Yeah, they were close.
Yeah, they were close. So that tells me that Portia, your best friend, didn't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't tell you about the death of her cousin, who you were also close to.
Yes.
And that to me says a lot.
Yeah.
That tells me she don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
And I've been saying that from the beginning. And please don't twist my words. I'm not saying that because I've never said I think that Portia's a bad friend. I never said that I think Shamia is a bad friend. For me, it is my personal belief. I don't think that Portia is jealous of Shamia. I don't think Shamia is jealous of Portia. It is my genuine belief that Portia is genuinely annoyed by Shamia's presence. I have said that from day one.
Yeah.
And I will stick to that. Mm-hmm. Now, what annoys Portia? We don't know, because Portia doesn't want to tell the truth,
mm-hmm.
And she wants to be passive aggressive about it. Mm-hmm. But I wish Portia would take Shamia to the shed and just
let it go. Just let it go. Like, because when losing a sibling, like losing somebody close, like before I even made the announcement on social media, like I had friends that I had the conversation with.
Yeah.
Like very close friends that I had the conversation with before. And I feel like for them to be as close, and not everybody agrees differently. And I want to make sure if that's clear. But I feel like if she didn't know that, I wonder how much time has went on since the passing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot going on with that. So yeah.
Here's my thing. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't give a fuck how much time went on. I don't give a fuck if it was a day. I don't give a fuck if it was a week. The fact that Phaedra had to tell Shamia that, Phaedra of all people, Phaedra has to come tell Shamia that Londi died. Portia don't fuck with you. She don't fuck with you. And again, I'm not demonizing Portia for that. I'm not saying Portia's wrong, because I do not know what the real thing is between those two. But as someone who has watched Portia on this show, Portia's utter annoyance that she has on her face when she is around Shamia, even in this episode, when Portia was crying in the bathroom and Shamia took center stage because she's supposed to be Portia's best friend and she's wiping the tears off Portia. Portia's response to Shamia versus Portia's response to Britt comforting her, two different things. Two different things. She don't fuck with you.
And girl, when they did that episode of, I know Shamia's been doing a lot. Let me go get her a big farmer's hat and take pictures. What the hell was that? Like, I thought she was about to give Shamia like a massage, like have some women give us some. I gave her my hat. A hat that you bought for yourself. It's leftovers? Portia, girl.
Okay, but did you see how happy?
I thought we said finances were off limit. Do you think if Shamia's daycare was in foreclosure, you think that Portia would have sent her some money to cover it? Didn't have an answer. Didn't think you would. Like, I can imagine my friend. Oh, girl, here go a hat. You gave this girl a sombrero in Grenada. Come on, Portia. Like, I'm thinking this is gonna be some extravagant. Like, she done hired a team to take pictures for her to have for her man. Girl, that was so. Somebody said they let her borrow clothes. Girl, you can have these. Like, it's just. Portia is the girl that you take the Miami trip with, and you gonna fall out with her. you gonna see you gonna fall out with her.
Hey, whoa.
She didn't have no cameraman or nothing. Like, she just, hey girl, take a picture, pose. This is what you thinking. So this is, and I'm being honest. Portia was dealing with what she was dealing with the loss of her cousin.
I'm sorry. I'm still stuck at sombrero.
Girl, oh, I told you I was gonna eat this episode. It's been a long time. Should have left you without a sombrero to step two. I just, girl, she gave her a tuxedo mask hat. Like, I just can't.
Just a shot.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet. Let me recover. Like, I can't. Now somebody put the dancing emoji. I'm about to cross. Y'all, we ain't shit and y'all ain't either. And Portia ain't even a fart. I just can't.
Okay. You talking about how Portia gave Shamia the sombrero. Can we talk about how happy Shamia was to receive the sombrero? Like, girl, why are you so excited? I got my friend back. I got my best friend back.
All up in the videos.
Dancing. Oh my God.
It's giving Justa. Come on, and Shamia is like Jesse said, she's the quintessential housewife. She should not be doing that. But
that's my point. That's my point.
I knew Shamia.
Portia breadcrumbed you, and you could not wait to peck at the crumbs. Like, it's like, sister, I cannot see you do this next season. And I love both of them down. But I cannot see Portia keep owning you like that. I cannot see that next season.
I won't.
Sorry.
I was saying
Somebody said, Candy, come get. Seriously, no, Candy, please. Candy, you need to have a conversation with Shamia in this off season. You need to take Shamia to the shed since Portia won't. You need to take her ass to the shed, and you need to relieve her. Seriously.
Now that you say that, Shamia should be giving Candy. Candy coined up, not worried. She wasn't worried about not being cool with Nene.
Nope.
When the girls don't be messing with her, the way she ate that white lady up, Candy didn't care. That's what I need to see from Shamia. That's why Drew eating you up with that lapdog stuff and them eat you up, because it's kind of accurate.
It's accurate.
You can't run with it because it is kind of accurate. She might not have the right Pokemon, but you definitely are, like, it's giving Pidgeotto. If I'm being, it's giving Pigeon. Just throwing some pop. She come visit you in the park. Hey girl, I'm bored today. I think I have a little time to.
Oh my God. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. But anyway, okay.
She cares too much, but I'm like, Shamia, the way she ate her up when they had that sit down, it doesn't give that she cares. It goes back and forth. Like,
yeah,
she went off on Portia, if y'all remember. Like, when they were sitting down, she does not care. There's something, like, it's something else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, episode, because you know how we do. We do.
And it's been a long time, so
shouldn't have left you
without sombrero to step to. But we get to Angela talking to Dr. Wendy, no Ossoff.
Shout out to Wendy. You know what, too? Sorry, just another sidebar quick. Speaking of people who don't care, Wendy Osefo does not care. If you watch Real Housewives of Potomac, Wendy Osefo has never had a friend on that show, and still she rises.
Her friends are in degrees. She said she got more degrees than a thermometer. What is y'all talking about?
I don't give a fuck. I got all these degrees. I got this fine ass husband. I got these beautiful ass kids. Fuck y'all hoes. I'm still winning. That's why Wendy Osefo to me is one of the best housewife additions to Potomac. To Potomac.
I think she cared a little bit. She cared a little bit, but then it's like, okay, girl, y'all don't want to be my. Yeah, of course. But over time, she's like, oh, girl, it's okay.
She's like, okay, cool. She got them new titties. She got that lipo, and she was like, oh, fuck y'all hoes. She got that skinny BBL.
I'm screaming.
She was.
Hello.
Hello. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's how I think I want to see Shamea just have a little bit, at least just a little bit of that. Shamea is so humble. She's a beautiful person inside and out. But I'm gonna need you to get a little nasty. Just next season. That's all I got.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So yeah, we got my girl Angela sitting next to Wendy, who is her therapist, and she's laying it out. Like she's laying it out. She's talking about not being able to trust what's his name? Charles. The way she said that.
Yeah.
The way she said that she's not gonna be able to trust.
Yeah.
Why? Did something happen? Because when you marry somebody, you marry them because you trust them. They're your point of contact. They're your emergency contact. Like, so what happened for the trust to break?
Yeah.
That sounded confusing to me. And not Wendy. Angela does this thing whenever it gets a little too uncomfortable. She moves to the side. Like she did the same thing when she was talking to her daughter. Like there's some stuff that Wendy has not been able to process and properly deal with, and then it gets brought in front of the camera, and she just wants to shut it down. Like she wants to use the thing, but it's like, no, girl. Like you brought us here. Like tell us. Go ahead and tell us that about that baby though. Go ahead and tell us that Charles had a baby on you while y'all.
About that baby doll.
Darkwing Duck was really doing a lot with that. You know what? She do dress like Darkwing Duck. Now I'm thinking about it.
That's why she mad at Brit. That's why she mad as fuck at Brit.
Child. So, like you said, what Mr. Easter said, that like sitting down, I think there can be some conversations. Like if I'm going on reality TV, like this stuff is going, because it's going to show some chinks.
Yeah,
it's some kinks in I said chinks, child. Some kinks in the armor, and I feel like we definitely saw that. And I thought it was maybe just like a BS therapist. No, this is the real therapist she's been working with for years apparently, and the tea came out about the trust stuff, and I was just very confused because what happened for you not to trust him? Like you,
I think she's already spoken about it. But the thing is, I feel like what people like in the comment section are not clocking is whenever Angela has spoken about Charles's infidelity, she's always made it seem as if that's something that they got over. Like he did this back then, you know, when what happened, the Madison Square Garden thing made him mad, so he went to go cheat. No, you're still present day, still having that issue with Charles. And that sit down with the therapist cemented that for me. Because you still have doubts, you're still not trusting, and that is because that man is not giving you a reason to trust him. Even when her mama was talking to her about Charles. You know, we unfortunately will never hear her mom's full thoughts about Charles, but your mama she didn't seem like she was Team Charles either. And then when you listen to the Carlos King interview, Angela said that her and Charles got married when he was 53. He was 53. She's his first wife. So even in his 50s, now in his 60s, you're still having infidelity
concerns,
issues.
Let it go.
So I don't know. Anyway, I like them together. I like that he shows up for her, you know, so we'll just leave it at that. That's all I got.
I have more, but I'll wait.
Yeah.
I do have an answer.
Oh, okay. So we'll wait.
We'll wait. But yeah, that's what the conversation was. We Angela also shares that she's letting go of these houses.
Yeah.
Like she saying that if she loses the house, it just is what it is.
So be it.
Like she said that Charles is not pumping any more money.
No, Charles is tired.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I remember when we first would make comments about the homes that Angela was showing, people in the comments, oh, y'all don't know nothing. This is how it goes. Those homes were not worth the prices that Angela was selling them for.
And that happens
I think
a lot
some of y'all don't understand that both Justin and I are homeowners here in Atlanta. So we know a thing or two about just the home buying landscape here.
And the market.
If you live here in Atlanta, if you own a home, you kind of get the gist of what a home is worth based on the area. You know, like there was one home where the closet didn't make no sense, like the rooms didn't make no sense. The home that she had Kelly come to, you're not even staging the homes. You're not staging it. Like it's clear she didn't have the budget for what she.
There we go.
You know, I think for Angela, she thought, oh, this is Atlanta. People got money. All I got to do is just put for sale and somebody's going to buy it. No, ma'am.
Yeah. She did better probably having an Airbnb and saying, y'all can have some parties here.
Literally.
Like that's what happens. That's what a lot of folks in Atlanta do, grifting. A lot of your favorite influencers own some lawns. They sell booth and they do not take care of it. The same thing I see when I talked about Black-owned restaurants. And this quick flip stuff, like that's what Angela was trying to do, some quick flips. She might as well have reached out to DJ Envious because that's exactly what it was kind of like. It wasn't on the same scale, but she was trying to flip these houses. And I'm just
somebody said, why did she buy so many? Capitalism.
Exactly. She was greedy. She was very greedy. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see me allowing a foreclosure like that on my that's a big thing.
No,
like, I would have had to come out of my pocket and something. Maybe we had to do some. We had to get in front of the Amazon Live and have some pressure cookers and headphones in the background. but let me tell you,
listen.
Well, that's something very serious. That's something very serious. Yeah. That's something they're gonna pull up like, okay, girl, what's going on? That is a lot. But I don't feel like Angela had a game plan, and Charles probably. This is also. This is a little difficult to say, but I wonder what the conversation was that Charles said, like, hey, I'm gonna do this much, but everything else is off because they're married together. So if she falls and that stuff in the credit, y'all both.
Yeah. That's why Charles told her, I'm not giving you no more money towards this. Like, you could end this shit now. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Period. Like we were talking about that too. Huh?
Yeah. Somebody said something about renting the two homes. Yeah, but so the issue with that is we don't know what the interest is that she was paying on the home, like, and how much folks were going to pay for it. And this goes into like not having the budget because when you have spent so much money, you want that immediate capital back because you probably owe somebody else something. So it's like you need to make a quick sale. Like that's why a lot of these restaurants do not make it because they need that immediate capital right the next day.
Yeah.
It's like you cannot operate like that.
No.
Like, and a lot of us can't, no shade. Like a lot of us don't have 6 months worth of savings and stuff. So these businesses don't be having it too. Y'all saw that during the pandemic.
Yep.
Like we saw that during the pandemic.
We're seeing it again.
Exactly.
We're seeing it again. Like even here in Atlanta, there's an area here. People were talking about it on TikTok, how there's no more like nighttime bars, like how it used to be. Like that shit is dead. Like a lot of shit is dead.
Yes.
There is no money. I know everybody looks like they got money right now because they going to the Beyonce concert, they going to the SZA concert, they going to the Brandy concert. People are taking out loans. People are like, please.
Klarna, Afterpay, all of it. Like That's how they're paying for those. And it's no shade.
Yeah.
It's no shade.
No,
a
it's
lot
no
of them are
fucking
paying
shade. That's why for me, if you see me do something, just know I saved. When it was time for me to buy a home, that was 7 years of me saving. When it was time for me to buy my cars, that was like 8 years of me not having no cars.
Yeah.
Like that was me putting that money away because I knew when I was finally gonna get a car, I was gonna be like, you know what? I might want to. Just I don't know why the fuck I did that shit. That was stupid. Yeah. They were both fucking Teslas. That was, I can't even drive a Tesla proudly now. But like literally, that was because I spent years saving for that. So I wouldn't have no car note. Now you think I could go do that shit now? Hell fuck no.
Child, listen,
hell fuck no. People ain't got it's not like that.
Yeah, shout out to one of my friends, T. They said when the people who have when there's no trash for the people who do not have to go through, what happens?
Yeah.
Like if I'm not throwing away, figuratively, throwing stuff away, if I'm not able to give, what happens to those people? That's where we're at now, where the people who are a little bit more decent are tightening their wallets. They're not, because a lot of us who are Black folks who are doing better than, and we have some family members. There are some family members who do reach out and we do help them when we can. But if I have to watch my pockets because I don't know what's going to happen next month, if I'm dealing with something, imagine what they're dealing with.
I'm B. Simone right now. All I got for you is a Jesus.
You gonna have your big suit on too, child.
That's all I got for you, sister.
That's all oh my gosh.
That's all I got. The IRS just came in my account the other day. They was like, bitch, you out of excuses, ho. Just
I don't want to hear all that.
I said, why's my account at 0? I'll call Chase Bank. Oh, New York got you for $9,000.
Oh my God.
Put my ass in the fucking negative.
And they don't say nothing.
Nothing. I'm like, I ain't getting no notice of nothing. The taxation office, bitch, they ain't gotta give you a motherfucking notice. They say they give you a notice. That's what they said. I gave you a notice, bitch. I ain't got no notice nowhere. Took my ass for $9,000. All I got is a Jesus for you hoes. I ain't got shit. Don't ask me for nothing.
Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. When Jesse said, "Girl, we can do a live stream," absolutely, it's the last day of the month. Absolutely. Well, yes, and gonna do another one later this evening. Because my birthday coming up, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. I need this money, and if I have to tell a couple of jokes, I'm gonna tell a couple of jokes. That's just what it is. Because I'm
in a bind, Nate.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
What?
I can afford to go to Brandon concert because it's $100, $200, and that's my girl. Bianca won't be seeing me. I ain't gonna be seeing her tipping on fofos in that Cadillac car with the flag. I ain't got.
She's not seeing me either, unless somebody buys me a ticket. She's not seeing me either. And I'm gonna
put y'all on. Reach out to you or somebody
Well, if they don't reach out, I ain't going. Now y'all will see me in Dubai for my birthday, and that's because Mr. Issa got that. Okay,
period.
Mr. Issa got his little Tyler Perry check just came in. Okay, listen, his little Tyler Perry check just came in before the lawsuit. Let me clear that up.
I thought we said the Paris were off limits.
Off limits. Big Daddy finna take me to Dubai. I don't want to hear shit. Didn't the government just take out? Because one thing about y'all, didn't just say she got for $9,000? Yes, I did. Yeah. But Mr. Easter didn't. So I don't want to hear shit when y'all see my content from Dubai. Thank you. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on. What else was going on? Also, we even got on Angela and her finances. We get to child. Well, Angela also shared that she was feeling attacked by the housewives. And all the things like who set this up. Somebody came to her. The whole situation with that man walking up to her, Angela and saying that, hey, take a shot if your man is cheating on you. Let me tell y'all something. I've told y'all about those very thirsty.
You do all the time.
Yes. I love my people. I'm not going, how you doing? I love my queer folks, but y'all be so thirsty for being the bag for a lot of these women. And it's not giving. Y'all look very stupid. Y'all look very stupid. Like they want to be, they want to have attachment. Like y'all have strong parasocial relationship with these folks. And I don't believe Marcus at all. Like I don't believe that's another. We'll talk about that with the members, but that the situation happened. And Angela is sharing like that she's feeling attacked by her marriage. Like Angela is very sensitive about her that marriage. Whole thing. Yeah, she's very sensitive about that. We get to our girl with her t-shirt on. Shamia event. She says that she's trying to get attention. You know, she don't have she's not signed to a label. She has the money, she has the social media presence. Let me go ahead and tell y'all, let me show y'all what I can do. Yep. And she showed us. Is this where we move on to the?
I think we should move on to the members.
Make sure y'all double tapping the screen and sharing the live.
We're gonna move on to the members. We're gonna save the rest for the members.
But I thought the chicken was lovely. Like our girl Shamia came out with a Matrix bedazzled trench coat.
We're gonna move on to the members. Before we move on to the members, let me say this. I'm gonna say this in the members too, but let me say this. And this is coming from somebody who loves Shamia down, right? I, for the life of me, could not imagine being the queen of Kenya like Shamia is and stooping down to Drew's level, to where now Drew is at your showcase talking about, I came to see if the mic is on. No.
T-Bars?
And I love Drew too. I love all the girls. Like Carlos says, I love all the girls. I follow all the girls. Love all the girls. But Portia has a better voice than Drew. Portia has a better singing voice than Drew. And that's not me saying Drew can't sing. Drew has a lovely voice. But I can't imagine being Shamia. Like, Shamia, you are wealthy. Like, you're wealthy. I like to watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I know Justin doesn't really watch Beverly Hills, but I was telling him about Erica Jane and how Erica Jane, she was married to, what was his name? Eric Girardi or something like that. Who was very wealthy, a very wealthy lawyer who did a lot of insurance settlements or whatever. And come to find out, lo and behold and lo, this man was committing all types of fraud, right? But before we even get there, he financed Erica Jane's career and basically made her look like a pop star from the time she got on the actual show of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Made her look like a pop star. I'm talking about anytime she did a showcase, it gave like Lady Gaga. Like it gave like, who is this bitch? Like, why is she not signed? And Erica is old. She's probably 15 years older than Shamia. She's well into her 50s.
But you need to get with your team. You need to get with your team. Like your team matters. And he got her team.
He got her a nasty ass team. And somewhat like Shamia's husband, you really didn't see Girardi like that. You would see him pop in here and there, but you didn't really see Girardi like that. However, you knew he was backing his wife. Like you would have thought Erica, like if you weren't American, like let's say like you were like, I don't know, I don't fucking know. Maybe you were like somewhere in India somewhere. And you just tuned into, you've never been to America, you're not really familiar with American artists, and you turned on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and you saw Erica Jane, you would have thought she was a huge American pop star. You would have thought that. That's how big, like, her husband financed her. I'm not saying that that's what Shamia has to do, But I'm saying if I had Shamia's wealth, it would have to give Erica Jane. It would have to give that. Like, I know you're not familiar with her, so you don't know, but I think some people in the comments know about Erica Jane.
My friend told me about, like, he told me about her.
Oh, some people are saying, Jesse, please, Drew and Shamia are neck and neck. I actually think Shamia sings better than Drew, y'all. I'm sorry. I do. I think Shamia sings better than Drew. I think Shamia has more like soul in her voice. Drew is more of a, maybe I shouldn't compare the two.
Yeah, I think Drew makes music that they play on the TV shows. Like, y'all remember, for those who used to watch Bring It, they used to have the music.
Yeah.
Because they came, she makes TV show music, like they use it as background. It's giving push it to the limit.
Somebody just said Erica Jane is now on like she's been on Broadway. She was on Broadway before the pandemic, and then the pandemic fucked it up, but now she's back on Broadway. Like that's what I'm thinking when it comes to Shamia. We're gonna talk more about in the members.
Shamia make Empire music now. Hold up.
Wait, who said that?
Empire has some bangers though.
They do.
Empire has some bangers. They had Timberland. They had some, like the first two they did.
They do. Somebody said Drew made music for the game. She did. Drew made TV show music too. Like it's no shade. Here's my shade. I'm gonna tell you what my shade is. My shade is I feel like Shamia giving that showcase, it should have gave Erica Jane on Beverly Hills. It should have gave that. It should have gave Beverly Hills Erica Jane. And I'm not saying she didn't sound good. I think she sounded good. I think she sounded great. But I just feel like when you're opening a conversation up for Drew, oh, let me check if the mic is on. Did y'all hear that note? I just feel like Shamia should be untouchable. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like Shamia is on the show, and instead of stepping into her wealth, I'm seeing her stoop down to the Drews or stoop down to the Kellys and try to do what she sees them doing. For instance, we've seen Kelly host how many events this season? What events did we see Shamia host outside her birthday?
None. Now you brought that up.
You are
and she work at the Hawks thing, don't it? Like,
you are the housewife. None of Angela Oakley, the Oakleys ain't got your money. They ain't got your money. Because if they did, no shade, Charles wouldn't give a fuck. Charles would be letting Angela run amok in her foreclosure or whatever, trying to figure it out. He wouldn't give a fuck. He wouldn't care. He would not care.
Serious territory.
He would not care. Shamia and her husband just bought up Kim Zolciak's old house. So it's like, what I'm saying, and I hope y'all don't misconstrue, but some of y'all will. What I'm saying is Shamia is way too above. It's like you're up there somewhere. And I'm seeing you and Drew. Oh, but I sang this and you sing this. And when you said it, or your lyric said that. What? No, that shouldn't even be a conversation. Hey, I'm hosting the mayor's ball this weekend, and I invited the prominent folks of Atlanta to this ball. Why is Angela Oakley doing a ball before Shamia? Everybody here knows Shamia. Shamia is Atlanta. She is Atlanta. So I don't know if it's a production thing. I don't know if it's a Shamia's playing herself too small thing. I just feel like I want to see Shamia next season. Sister, the humility needs to go out the window. I don't want to see you get excited for Portia's breadcrumbs. I don't want to see you talking about your music versus Drew's music. I need to see you and the King of Kenya. I need to see y'all doing y'all own thing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
We didn't even get no. And I know, Gerald doesn't want to be on television with all the girls. I get it. So can we get some scenes of you at home with Gerald and the girls?
I'm tired of seeing Gerald on FaceTime. I love it, but I would like to see like them go to dinner or something.
Yeah, go to dinner.
Yeah, the same way we saw Charles. Charles don't like to be on camera. Charles don't like to be on camera. And he also.
We're gonna see Charles cook though. We're gonna see him on, get his pots out. I want to see you have dinner with Gerald. I want to see you cook for Gerald. I want to see y'all at home with the girls. It's nice that Shamia has let us in, but the hospital visits with Gerald on FaceTime, it's not connecting for me. It's not connecting for me as per television. It's not connecting for me. I think I need to see him more. Like when he popped up at the show, it was nice. I wish we would have heard him a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, and if we're being honest, if this continue, I just don't see if I think Shamia just might need to call it quits.
Yeah, because it's not giving. Like it's not giving, and Shamia has the material for it to give. But we're gonna go to the members. Yeah. We're gonna go to the members, y'all.
We gave y'all a cute hour.
Give you a little cute hour. But the rest will be uploaded by this evening for the members, strictly for the members. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this. Any parting words?
If you're not subscribed to the members or my Patreon, you're only getting half the story.
Yeah.
Because the way I'm about to eat, I've been keeping it very light, but I'm about to eat down. Because Shamia, Shamia, like I want to send you a cease and desist for this performance. Like you are Shamia, like I'm expecting a little bit more. It just did not give. Like it just did not give for me. And I also think Angela Oakley looked kind of silly. And her man shouldn't have been talking to her like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe in like fighting in public. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The moment she said, trust me, he should have just let's go in the other room and talk.
We're gonna get into that.
So we gone. So appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining live. We know y'all, probably working or on y'all lunch break or doing whatever.
Yeah.
So we appreciate y'all checking us out. And the comments have been very sweet and all the things. So yeah, thank y'all. Make sure y'all signing up. And supporting if y'all can.
Look in Justin's description box for his Patreon, and you can find my members in my description too.
Period. Thank y'all so much. Yeah. And we'll see y'all soon.
Here is Justin's Patreon too. It's King of Reed Patreon. Period, y'all. We'll see y'all soon. Thank you so much.